So here's a quick video of the small tool pouch I keep in my satchel. I keep it in this leather case. It's got a belt loop on the back. And then inside I've just got some driver bits and a couple of drivers and some pliers. Got the Knipex pliers. Got the Weehaw double-sided bit set here. I put another bit holder on here because it makes it less jagged and just more uniform in shape. And then I've got the 711L small but mighty ratchet. These guys make some really cool stuff. It takes the double-sided bits down in the end on its own. You don't need an adapter or anything. And then I've got a couple of these extensions, which they also take the double-sided bits. They also work with the regular bits too. So if you've got that, you can configure it a couple of different ways. And I think, yeah, you can make a T-handle out of it and drive your bits this way, or a couple of different ways. They've got a threaded hole here, but they haven't said what exactly it's for yet. I'm not sure what you do with that. Then I've got the 711L lollipop driver. This thing's pretty cool. The only disadvantage with the stainless steel one is that it's a little heavy. For a small kit like this, it's just a little bit heavy. I don't really need it in here, but it makes a pretty good extension for this thing. If I can find my 1/4-inch adapter. So you can take a 1/4-inch bit and do this with it, and you have a long handle for your ratchet. Of course, you don't really have any use for this functionality of the lollipop, but it does make a pretty comfortable handle. And then I've got the 1/4-inch square driver in case I need to drive a socket, but I don't carry any sockets in this. And I've got a long double-ended bit. It's got a Phillips #2 and I think a 1/4-inch flat blade on that side, and that's really handy for getting down into recessed screw holes on electronics and things like that. Now I've got a little pry bar in case you need to remove some staples or nails or something like that, or pry a couple pieces of material apart. Pretty handy thing to have in there. And then the last two things I have in here is they're exactly the same size as a credit card. This is a stainless steel one that I've sharpened the end of. It's supposed to be a bottle opener, but I don't really have any use for that because anything can be a bottle opener, and I don't really drink out of bottles anyway. But it is a very handy scraper. It does a very good job at that. And this is just a plastic version of the same thing that I've wrapped some Kevlar cord around. I wanted to have some cordage in here of some kind, but I wasn't. This is the smallest stuff that I could find for the strength that it is. It's pretty strong stuff. It's not monofilament, it's braided, I think, or twisted, or whatever it's called. But there's about 30 feet of it here, and you never know when you might need to tie something up, so I thought it would be good to have in this. But there's not a whole lot of pieces to the kit, as you can see, but you can do a lot of different things. You can pry, scrape, drive, and ply just about anything that you want, and it all works pretty well. I tried to use the highest quality stuff that I could for a kit this small. I wanted everything to be really comfortable to use, so the knurling is really nice on these 711L pieces. You can't beat these Knipex pliers, or Knipex, however you're supposed to say it, I don't know. I've heard both different ways. I wanted to find a way to mount everything together because everything seems to be the same length and could make it even smaller, but not sure how to do that yet. If I figure out a better way, I'll post another video. Anyway, that's the little toolkit I keep in my messenger bag. Hope you guys have a good day. See you later.